Let's go, my friends. Cubert Academy, possible the new Sentinels Academy thing, facing Ambrosia with Screwface. Cubert has Governor from Talon, Victor the Legend, Skuba, Mith and Reddux. This is the old Oxygen team with two new additions, my friends. Incredible roster if you ask me.
Jeez, and then you have Satellite coming from behind and just...
They want to play today one series. Very close game on this map. Oh my god.
Tries to use speed to his advantage, but eventually Cube turn around. So
Screwface, one victory, bro. Good luck.
Ambrosia, although Satellite did what he could to do damage. So
the video
Cubert head towards
of their first game is already on the channel. Go check it out, man.
It
was insane.
Hey, at least that's one. The only flash out of the way, I should say. So Screwface just about aim. Loses that to Governor. Cubert with pistol. Well, the timing on how the smoke comes down for heaven, because you don't want to be caught off guard. Just the haunt there from Smiley. Satellite very low and probably can't be as aggressive as he would like. And
okay, they got destroyed.
Just waited for the smoke.
Satellite 4 HP, gotta save.
Just the firing squad was in position for Cubert.
Cubert, man. They want to play by today. The video's already on the channel. Was very close, man. Very close.
Now taking it step by step, and the dog might have bit someone there at the back, and the neck kind
oh my god,
messes up Redux's jump. He still makes his way to the back, and Ambrosia keep themselves safe with the wingman kind of getting burned down by the molly from Skuba, and Ambrosia's retake is very successful despite being pretty much smoked off from the door. They're firing back at Cubert. We weren't set up for this quite yet. Is that the C's? Yeah, Mitch is just gonna hope
they got destroyed there, man.
It's a double kill without even seeing anything.
What guys?
But still, Acrian, man, you thought Ambrosia put a good dent into Cubert early round.
Who's gonna save, dude?
Cubert shut the door, and the post plant will be secured. To help maybe get Seekers either way.
So good to sit the game with casters, bro. Not gonna lie.
That first half, and you spot Screwface in the corner.
Love you, Vasily.
So that's something to expect. And
Legend.
Redux takes full advantage with Cube flooding in.
I always forget the name of this caster, but she's amazing.
The Prowler sent forward from...
I'm terrible with the names.
Well, not even a Prowler. Yeah, it was Smiley's Prowler to help get Ambrosia a leg into the site. The walls of Satellite's trying to create that chaos. The overdrive, he's putting on the cape, and he just gets shut down by Skuba. Now you got a 2v2. It's not impossible for Ambrosia. With Skuba, the decay is hurting him a lot. One enemy remaining. And there's the swing,
my boy's clean, dude. 6-1.
Pillar for this team.
You're now flushed out. You're not playing an angle with your fallback towards spawn.
Nothing off the Gecko flash, clearing, and
it's so good, man.
Garden.
They want to go for the side.
Swept up, and Cubert are making these offensive rounds very quick.
For Cubert Academy, but there's still a chance here on the attack side for them to do the same type of tempo.
Okay, great take with the op, but then you drop it, and it's in the hands of Cubert. They do want to pick it up, and doesn't matter. The boom bot to the left corner, and the molly, everything being expected by Cubert. And Redux is gonna try and challenge his back elbow with Screwface locked in. An important engagement. How this weakens the backline.
What is it, no?
Right fall from Smiley. It doesn't hit Redux. He's just gonna focus
so easy,
on
bro.
the
For him, easy as fuck.
Ambrosia just
insane,
get a good advantage
insane.
now with the Viper's Pit obscuring all of the vision and protecting the spike beautifully. Ambrosia in a 2 versus 4. You just hope you can spam through. The wingman gets a stun, but it's not like
yeah, they're just really playing with that right now, man. This is not even close.
Domination.
And against NBG was a very close game, and go check it out.
But tempo still continues for Cubert. Double ult opening towards his B site. Uh-oh.
This is gonna hurt. Showstopper. The show has been stopped. Screwface gone, and to be able to conserve your life is huge. And Redux does more than
holy shit, man.
The lives out of the defense.
He's destroying these guys.
Reveals someone has
finally someone shut him down.
One victory. Double kill. 1v3 is still really cooked, but Smiley catches Governor mid-flash. And this is possible. The 1v3 clutch for Smiley with the Guardian.
Here's more.
Mitch has a thrash. Wait, I forgot. Oh, wait, he still had distance to shoot it down.
Yo, he's feeling it.
Just playing time. No, I didn't want to give up the 1v.
Yo, that was insane, bro. Well fucking played, man. Well fucking played. That was clean.
Spike, man, all smiles in the Ambrosia.
I was smiling for this guy. Give me for me, man. I was smiling here. That was beautiful.
Ambrosia are no strangers to playing against all odds, especially tough competition like this. This satellite
tough, man.
Back towards U-Haul. Against the shorty, though. Let's see if this util gets the edge, and it's the headshot that rings true for satellite, and he's got backup. The wingman's gonna try and delay things.
But they are so low.
Ambrosia just having to fire back to get the spike planted, and maybe deciding to abandon ship and go towards a weaker site.
Huge kill, man.
Meeting
Huge
them
kill.
halfway is Victor.
Look at their HP.
Cleared off, so he won't be able to stop the plant. But could wrap
Last two players are
around.
low. Just blow on them, they fall.
Yeah,
But I
Victor.
love the reposition from Screwface to just reflank towards Hookah.
Yeah.
Oh, Victor. Okay, he was able to readjust.
Girlfriend with the raid,
It's all
man.
timing.
Fast raid.
Catch Victor looking
That's
at
game, bro. That's game. Next map, Sunset.
Try to fight back.
Whoa. Reddux is close.
Screwface, good shot.
Retaliation.
There's
What
that
a swing from Screwface. You love that confidence. Ambrosia is sick and tired. Barrier on the other side of that U-Haul. Akrian just spotted the Gecko flash and is too scared to push past it. Still manages to scoop up the
Okay, if they win this
kills.
round,
Fades into showers.
that is all.
And wow, he still manages to do something with the classic. Not bad. Ambrosia with the one-man
Lately,
advantage.
we have been
in the
seeing a lot of
post
snowballs
plan.
on this map, man, on the
Satellite a
attacking
little bit
side.
trapped in U-Haul by the barrier.
So nothing is impossible.
Governor gets caught. And Victor's just stuck in the middle of the site, having to just turn and burn on everyone. These isolated.
Never
zones,
over
but
until it's over.
Ambrosia desperately.
No escape.
All overdrive activated with the buff key. The light. Oh, the net and the volley. So much delay. Satellite carving their way through. As much could be in this. There's, man.
And Brain gotta
Some
go.
help from Smiley to pull out that Gecko, and eventually the orbital strike has to be used, and the spike gets planted. So it's two-man advantage, but Screwface satellite pretty low. They just have to play time. It's Cubert that just have one flash left. Thrash on the detain. It's got Reddux and U-Haul. It's a good spot to be in, because at least Victor is by his side.
Impossible, I think,
Screwface is
man.
on the
They
clear
need to go for the
U-Haul.
save.
Can't find this detain, so
Yeah, it's my
Reddux is
decision, man.
freed.
That's a
Cubert's
good
gonna
thing, man.
decide to
That's a good
save.
thing.
Fade and Gecko utility for the actual close range battle, and Screwface just got caught on 1v.
Skuba still has ult.
30 seconds
Fortunate.
left.
He's on B though.
Screwface. Ambrosia is still gonna try and pull this off 4v5, and the
Could
orbital
get
strike
more.
funnels all the sheep, the herd, into enemy fire. And Skuba tries to do their best, and it gives numbers back for Cubert. 15 seconds, you still need the plant. There it is. Ambrosia deep into sight, too.
Trevicho.
Skuba holding it down back here. Could rotate into heaven to give another angle to converge.
Oh my
with
god,
Governor
oh my
coming from
god.
Showers, and Akrian's caught in the middle of it. And now there's no U-Haul control for Ambrosia either. Cubert, go up to 12.
Alright.
It was like a re-hit towards A passive play for Skuba, who's just going to try to anchor up towards the spawn to make sure nobody pushes across and to get the best value off the Redux showstopper on the retake.
I just saw
Gonna
the
stop the
spike
plant?
fly by. See if the Molly can stop that from happening. No. Skuba's now been discovered in heaven, and the flank from Mitch is not
Mitchell.
working out. Redux will still get one with the showstopper, and
Got
continues
another
to
nade.
live on. Has even a nade to clear this right corner if he needs. Akrian will be her dropping, and Redux wanted to capitalize.
Oh my
and still
god,
gets
he
the
almost won that, dude.
one. And Ambrosia need hev.
Okay, they know it's not A already.
Already known by Cubert Academy. Look how passive they are. Try not to get hit by a Nightfall. Try not to get hit by a Gecko ult 2. Utility to delay. Double wall.
Look
at this Zaka, man.
Nobody can jump outside the window yet.
Yeah, back elbow is still a question mark for Ambrosia, though, on the left side. Because the Thrash got shot down, and Reddux is there. I wonder if he's going to want to poke out.
Governor
Cubert
with
just holding the
Stickers.
line at the
Mith
very
is
back, and the
on the
spike is
flank, but
planted.
still
It's
far away.
Cubert, it's weight on their shoulders to retake, and they also have Seekers, but who needs that when you got teamwork? But
Okay, now
Seekers
he's
still
in
come
great
out to
position.
just give an assist to eat some of these bullets.
They're not gonna
Cubert
wait for
can
him, though.
Safely swing out. there. Oh, a little assist there from
1v2,
Redux,
Q.
but it's a bit hairy. 1 versus 2. Caillou gets his opposition.
GG!
But the flash is just better.
That was
from
well played,
Mitch.
man.
And that...
Is good.
Okay. I didn't want to call it too early. That would have been messed up. Okay, with
No, it
1
was gonna be
second
good no
left.
matter what. I
Cubert,
mean, it was
13-8.
still a nice shot coming out here from Screwface towards the end. I love that they tried to disrespect here Cubert Academy. We were looking at a couple of rounds ago when it was a 3 versus 3 retake, and then they just stayed out in the open.
Here we go again, my friends. Map number 2, Sunset, picked by Cubert. Same map.
We'll cross that bridge when
They
we
play in
actually
their
start.
first series,
To
man.
start the pistol round,
There,
Ambrosia
they
is
also
on
won the
attack
first
side.
map, and they won the
Seems though it was
second
a
one.
shock dart that did a lot of damage.
Games were close, but the
onto
second one they
Caillou,
played better.
up towards the B main. And that came from
No
Governor.
neon here
I was
for
gonna ask that question as to like, hey,
Satellites
why
playing
don't we
race.
see Governor
I
on that
think
neon?
this
That
is
would've been
bad,
sick, but
not gonna lie.
remember,
On
Governor
VCT
also
game
has that
changes, man.
experience on
I
Silva.
thought
He had
on
Silva
MIBR
agent
first
before.
game,
Improved Silva,
no
doing so
team
much damage
will
onto
win
Caillou to start.
this tournament without playing neon.
Yeah, a lot of comfort picks for
It's too strong, man. You gotta play the agent, man. You just gotta play. You know, if you don't play, you
on the right side, or even
You're
if
ahead
there's
behind,
a
bro.
trip, you could
Not gonna
still
lie.
get vision on that mid cut, and
Then
maybe
Reddux
this
is gonna
upcoming
die.
push from Ambrosia, and Reddux will get out of dodge, preserve his life, but maybe
nah.
he's gonna try and go for a kill on the stack. Realizing that Governor's coming from mid, this is a possible crunch. Redux goes 1 for 1. Look how unhealthy Ambrosia look. Like, this is a tough one as they pivot away from A and now check out mid. Cubert are already crossing over towards B to beat them to the punch.
Yeah, Cubert ran right into Ambrosia's trap. You're playing slow with default and double sentinel. They run into you, get all these picks. It was a late alert from Screwface that realizes
Okay,
the B
Victor,
side's
that's
open.
good, man.
But
Victor, Q is
Victor
low.
has something else to say. This is a big pick, and that wall,
Yeah,
though, will not
just-
allow for him to stop that plant at the default spot.
Lot of shit there, bro.
So it's going to have to come down to Mitch now. Full kit. Trying to go on a 1v1
Yeah.
against Screwface.
One important
my
pick for
God.
Mitch. Mitch is currently losing and the fault line doesn't hit. Aftershock to flush out the left corner. Flash and Screwface just handles all
There's no way, yo, Screwface, did you get that
Still has
kill?
the last laugh.
1v1.
And Caillou comes in from the backside. Now Mitch just,
Don't they lose this round?
man, he's
I
not
called
gonna have a lot
GG.
of time. He has to get the kill here and now, and it's timing. Caillou realizes he may have slipped through, and it's a good clutch out of Caillou.
Around the board. But the best thing they got is a camera for middle.
What a cut
You
from
kidding me?
Redux. Mid satchel from Satellite. Maybe a heads up from the camera from Victor. Either way, Ambrosia have a weakened start to their offense, but still well established with smokes. They do have markets sort of open. They'll have sonic sensors there that could catch Redux if he wants to speed through it. And Redux is dancing against a lot
they
of
wait for mid
threats set
on
up
the
from
flashes?
Ambrosia, watching
Nah,
him,
they
and
just
Redux has more than he
dry
can handle
big,
around that
bro.
corner. And Governor's
Yeah, I
kind of
didn't
split
like
from
that
his
by
team, and Skuba
Cubert,
doesn't have
not
like a
gonna lie.
paranoia. There is a fault line and a flash, but it's all up to Mitch in a 1 versus 3 on the post plant.
The bridge you gotta play with the neon, but they
This
play too
is,
fast.
gonna be
3-0.
Out here, out in the open within the sight, which is why he pretty much had to anchor in that position.
Smiley.
First blood, and to shut down Redux is big boon.
Oh, Victor, that's my boy.
But
Good job,
Victor
man.
with 2.
Are you with ult?
Weakening Ambrosia to the point where this is an important annihilation. And Screwface will collect another advantage now to Ambrosia.
I hate getting hit by this
Skuba,
ult, bro.
Governor on the way with drone to help clear out the site. Paranoia from Skuba 2. Smokes regenerating, and Ambrosia is playing as a squad as they push through elbow while always keeping eyes on the flank. Cubert are definitely the team that would take advantage of that.
Still kind of sick, though, that they threw a cage and TP into that from Agreen and Smiley so that they could take full advantage of the elbow, use that util at that spot, and not get caught by the person just
Governor
hugging
needs to go
into the
huge
wall.
here.
Oh, there's the swing from Ambrosia, and it's 2 versus
Okay,
2.
Skuba's going smoke.
Rolling
Smoke, smoke.
thunder. Caillou left
Okay,
on
man.
some, but with the split, the crossfire from Cubert.
Looks back towards main so that you can convert and focus on the extremities, which might catch Screwface here.
Yeah, and yet a sense of security from the drone that Cubert used to re-clear B because of all those smokes he pointed out. Now the orb and the Hunter's Fury for Governor. And what a ping from the neural theft in the combo.
That's a great ult.
It's doing a lot of damage to Ambrosia. And now knowing that's coming from the B side, Ambrosia can look towards it, but they're just caught. There's threats on all sides of the map. And Cubert just picking them
Swing
apart.
around, man.
And Ambrosia have nothing to work with except just Smiley, who's
he's low,
kicking away at the forces of Cubert. And tried to react to Reddux being his presence being known from mid.
B site though. They did a great job to anchor everybody back towards this B site so that he could take the weak side on A.
Ooh, paranoia through and teleporting out. Skuba and friends live and they hope to hold the fort down, and they do. Great double kill and a high-low for Cubert to stop the entry from the back of the B site. And Ambrosia are about to get aced by Governor. You just can't be touched, and you said you weren't a fan of the B push, and I think hindsight, Ambrosia didn't like the B push either. They were able to wrap around and thought they had a surprise on Cubert. And there is the Governor ace out of Cubert. Woo.
Have any type of real initiator that's going to try to get scans to you when you're scaling back towards that site. So you're just trying to go back into a rehit thinking that they've rotated away as you pause.
Yoink. This is our teammate now. Ambrosia have done the annihilation play at this point before. It's gotten great value, especially in the midst of all the chaos and off of First Blood. This is great for Ambrosia. Also get some Vandals and some upgrades going, and it's helping out on the push towards A for sure, as Reddux just hopes to get a lucky headshot holding the angle. But leaving elbow, you don't want to leave your back turned, and it's Cubert having enough time to reestablish and make this as close as they can. It's 2v2. Although Ambrosia had a 5 versus 3, this is slipping away. And jeez, it's all up to Victor. 1 versus 1 against Caillou, and Victor gets it done for Cubert. And a flank starting to form for Cubert. It's going to be detected by the trip, so Acreen has to turn around in a 1v2. See what kind of damage he can do against rifles. A goes 1 for 1. Not bad, but it does give neural theft advantage to the defense. Victor gives a chance for Mitch to flash out in a 1v2, but didn't finish his food.
For opponents, but then Ambrosia to push back towards the spawn.
Oh,
We'll hold that.
once again, Reddux! That feels
Reddux
good
somehow.
every time.
He's just
Caillou went away from the Running Thunder.
Mid control is gonna be so easy for Cubert. Actually, still got smokes for Smiley, but they're making their way towards B, and the lurk from Acreen. Trying to get close enough. The neural theft
Good luck, bro.
be used. Oh yeah, and it's wow, 3 people emerged from that smoke,
They
and
can still
Acreen
win
at
this,
least
bro.
was 1 for 1. But the advantage is still huge for Ambrosia to work with a plant, knowing how close that retake is. But the threat of an op still looms with a drone.
So 1-1, I think.
Pinging the 2, but how are you gonna handle that? Oh, the rolling
Perfect
thunder
timing.
from Caillou, and Governor gets rolled over. This Victor.
And they won, man. 7-5.
Get Acreen watching Mark is gonna unite with Screwface to give a bunch of different angles, including Sonics. You know how aggressive Cubert like to be in the Sonic
Holy
sensor.
shit. Yo, with this pistol,
And
they have
Ambrosia
everything to
plays
win this
so
map.
well off that contact.
Next one will be Abyss.
Now Cubert are really trapped,
Together.
and the paranoia hits too. Great job from Ambrosia yet again. In the smoke, there's still 1 more to go.
And looks like we will, man.
Almost a full round
Damn,
there.
I wasn't expecting
Great
that.
pistol.
We're looking to
Thanks.
split within this B site.
Exchange and market. Good
Oh
timing
my.
on the
Oh my.
smoke. Screwface gonna
Hello.
catch the back here of Redux's head, but there's some support from Skuba. If he wants to invest the paranoia, or yeah, he does, but Screwface backs away, dodges that. That's 1 less util for Cubert, but still having a flash at least from Mitch. They'll come in the post plant. Fault line already hitting Skuba as Ambrosia don't want to waste no time. As Skuba comes through market to still stab him in the back, and Ambrosia have a lot of worries. As a paranoia from Smiley to help Ambrosia focus on moving forward. And the spike never even got planted. They're trying to wrap all the way at the back instead of
that was a bad cage, no?
route to A. And this is a dangerous spot to drop the spike, but at least the cages and the smokes are up, and Victor will remain alive. But for the rest of his team, I'm not so sure.
We get it this time, though.
If you win this round, I'll go bout.
Before.
Again.
It's a tough one. Ambrosia just being such a nuisance around the market.
Not today.
So 3 versus 3 in that A entry. And Q and well, Victor's lurk picks off one from the B site, and that could already pull rotation from Cubert, but they seem pretty decided. But with okay, they got rid of the deadlock util, and now Cubert, they get hit by a paranoia and all types of stuff. So Cubert will leave. Ambrosia also took shelter from getting hit from util.
You are so close, man. This guy is crazy. What the fuck is Zomin doing?
The reaction on Skuba to flick there on the satellite, as well as Victor getting the initial kill on the lurk into B main. So it works out, trying to get the best value out of that Bucky towards the A side, breaking the deadlock utility, keep the players out towards the A side. The attack on the weak side after that first engagement won by Victor. And now they can upgrade the tiles control, so you can go for a... Okay, so they're just trying to bait out the wall once again. There's a rolling thunder on the defensive side, though, somehow.
Just knowing Cubert just pushed this A out.
Go, Loki, the flash saving.
Finally, Ambrosia capitalizing.
Wow.
The Annihilation used to pull another member, thinking the whole team was there, and what a great use of the satchel.
God, they got destroyed.
Mess up the positioning.
They got flawless here. Their money. Yeah, they can buy. They can buy next one, bro.
Previously, but Ambrosia taking
map point.
Trying to take towards the A side, but instead not given the first play. But Cubert wants to answer right back, stopped by the up by satellite. This thing is
good, bro. Low-key, this thing is pretty good.
For satellite to get on top of the box.
I'm impressed.
That smoke is there, and Cubert are not able to answer with any trades.
I have
trying
to
to clear out through elbow.
Found a good thing.
And there's 3 looking their direction. Ambrosia fully stacked on this side.
And we are going
ready for Smiley as soon as Cubert were to come out of elbow. But now clearing out this deadlock util. Cubert is trying to cause paranoia on the Ambrosia side.
It's just wonderful conditioning from Ambrosia. The amount of times at the beginning of these rounds that you're constantly throwing an early deadlock wall in, you're trying to disrespect that from Cubert's end. You know, it's like, oh, free utility for us to break, and then we can try to answer right back after. This time he doesn't throw the wall because Satellite actually went for an operator, which he hasn't pulled out for the last couple of rounds, which actually caught Reddux thinking that he had free reign to move with the overdrive inside the A site. But this is where it happens again here, chat.
Left.
Playing not to lose. Power of numbers. 5 players stuck together, and they're just going to let the players move in and go for a plant and play the retake on that end. But that said, Mitch already has a rolling thunder. Skuba's pushed forward, and he's basically going to funnel everybody in this little corridor at Boba with this one way. If it gets 2 or 3, this is still winnable for Mitch.
No more unways after this touch.
See what Skuba can do. Oh, he's already being pre-fired at, and the fault line, and the rolling thunder to try and save his
no more of that too, bro. GG.
Skuba in the face. Ambrosia with Sunset will send us into a final map with a chance for the biggest upset of our tournament.
Dude,
yo, can you imagine they losing here?
I can't believe that just happened. Bro. To try to fight back with the rolling thunder against again, you're funneling. Everything was perfect. I saw the vision on that 2 versus X from Cubert Academy, trying to create that space, and it's going to be a nice little clash for sure. And it starts off on middle here.
Already testing the waters, Cubert just taking all types of map control, and then Satellite takes 2 with the Sheriff, and even Reddux could have had a big play to get at least a trade. And he gets paranoid, and he gets paranoid and blinded and has to teleport out. So Cubert couldn't even get an answer.
Very, very nice by Smiley.
What did I miss?
Just go for a quick flick to paranoia his opponents.
I have 3 already.
You can get the best value out of Reddux on that lurk and on that push forward. And you're hoping there was going to be at least some trade that happened, but Satellite did a great job isolating their first duel against Victor and then leaving Skuba out on an island pretty much. That's
Reddux
the pivot
playing
goes back towards this B site. There's a lurk happening.
Oh boy, Caillou. Oh, can't even finish that one off, but either way, Mitch 1v4.
Good luck, bro.
And on the other side of the map, will be a plan. I wonder who's gonna catch him first. Is it gonna be Smiley watching the mid-side rotation? Mitch doesn't even have health to work with, so yeah, GG.
Face takes control of the beaming orb, so he could just ult in and be that drone for the team walking through. So if there's going to be a lot of players, he TPs out. Now he sees only one player, and it's an easy spray for Acreon to take him down.
A great call from Screwface with that dimensional drift, and Ambrosia settled onto B. Reddux, watching the flash and not even waiting for the rest to get into position. He was hoping to surprise Ambrosia. Now sights set on the high ground. Victor having smokes, but no dash, and
not looking good here, man. Okay.
It's a good start. And now the rest
still, man,
of the offense play through main. And I like
it's
the lines that
impossible.
Cubert are taking. Try to make noise and get Ambrosia's attention, especially tapping the spike, but with Acreon still left on the post plant, you got Gravwells, you got distractions, but you got a better Astra with Skuba.
Yo, Skuba, you are insane, man. No time, no time.
Skuba with the
I think
defuse.
he's gonna have it.
But man, you are insane, bro. Oh my god.
I wonder if it's modeled specifically for him. That would be nice to ask.
You know, he's trying to jump on my desk, man.
Right here.
Smiley, I mean, he saw the Reddux flash, but didn't get affected, didn't exactly get the engagement. Now Ambrosia support Smiley in the endeavors to wrap around B. And it's going to be met by a force of the defense from Cubert to put a serious dent into this offense. Now it's just the op, and Screwface is going to grab the orb and keep the op.
No.
Nice little hold.
I'm not gonna give it to him.
Just a little bit I mean, I don't think it was necessarily indecisive. They were just waiting to group up before.
I grabbed foot.
Just
she always come, man.
Surprise after breaking.
It's my girl.
So the ones with the lower guns probably try to double swing out. Maybe if there's going to be an overextension on another end, Screwface get a pick with the op. It's all up on Acreon now that will lose his life. And Screwface cannot escape, and he's going to drop the op even on top of that. No way.
I love that.
Commits, but it's Cubert that have the retake tools. There's the Hunter's Fury to just kind of see what's up and catch them in that choke point over at B. And I think I've got a ping, and either way, Satellite with the op picks off someone on the high ground, so Cubert stay on their toes.
Okay, Mitch, that's good.
And then you got the dimensional drift
30 seconds
from
left.
Screwface. Get all types of info.
Ready on A. For retake.
And Cubert had the early call thanks to not Victor's camera, Mitch's camera. Waiting to entry in is Cubert out the window at the back site. Now it's a scramble, and it's Ambrosia and a 2v2. And a neural theft advantage that is dwindling for Cubert. Now that the pings are gone, it's all
5-3.
Satellite will hold on
Cubert
to the
is
round
broke.
for Ambrosia. Now the op for Screwface, so Satellite can dash in. Now not a lot of time left. Dashing into the smoke, Satellite gets ready to pressure backside. Smiley with the plant. Governor shooting through the smoke and successful to kill Screwface. Plant still goes down, and Cubert have angles to take. They have everyone alive for the retake. Knife still out for Victor. So he wants to make entry, and holding close is Smiley. Not much more to say when Victor takes flight. Ambrosia playing as a team and running out of bullets. It's kind of chaotic at the front.
Outlaw, bro. That's tough for him.
Divide. Trying to isolate as they cross the Gravwell. Trying to buy time. Don't hear the defuse go.
Huge round. Huge round.
He swung out, doesn't matter.
Take flight.
Governor took some damage early on and was trying to go for a forward push down mid with Reddux help, and now Smiley tries to react to that with the ult to get window control, and His presence was threatening, and it works out to get at least a kill, and Ambrosia start to
Man,
settle
I'm impressed with
into
these guys, bro. I'm not gonna lie
They
to
don't
you.
care about planning.
This thing is
They care
good.
about inserting
I don't remember these players. Only
Way
Screwface.
behind Cubert, and it's all up to Reddux for the hero play in a 1v4.
That's what impressed me the most.
And on the flank too. I have a tough one. Surprised you wouldn't want to save, but oh
And
well.
once again, Cubert, no
Ow,
money,
I
bro.
need to save it.
Gotta save this,
Yeah, maybe
dude.
just trying to-
Cause multiple angles of assault. Now Ambrosia wastes no time to get their dimensional drift going, and Screwface patrolling the high ground. Every nook and cranny inspected. Paranoia still gets thrown from Smiley, but it's Ambrosia that wastes no time to plant. Cubert though have a full 5. Some Vandals in there too, so see, and Reddux doesn't have any flashes, no recon. It's just me off the drone from Governor, and Ambrosia are just gonna play through main, and Mitch gets a big pick on the satellite.
For you?
And Reddux goes unnoticed, walking down silently. So Ambrosia are down, brought down to 2. When time was on their side, and Caillou
What the
is
fuck?
holding it down and just has to stop the spike from getting touched. And it's Acrean who secures the round for Ambrosia.
One owl drone, and they pulled the whole defensive side of Ambrosia over towards the A site, despite them getting first blood. Easy plant for free, and now they're trying to take Fort real estate, but this might be dangerous now for Skuba.
Still got a recon if you're Governor, but coming through mid. Not gonna have a chance to wrap around. Ambrosia coming in quick with this, sitting in the smoke. A 2 versus 4.
They didn't wait for the
and
dive.
great focus.
They didn't wait for the dive.
Cubert both running out of bullets. It's still a big exchange
That
in
guy
favor of
took
Cubert.
forever to throw
Spike
it
still
as well.
planted.
Oh, no.
Caillou and Acrean, no, they don't have time to mess around. Acrean starts
Governor
things
got
off
this.
well.
100%.
The spike is smoked off. Governor gets no info and isn't stopping the defuse from happening.
GG, bro. GG.
Already inserting Reddux aggressively into A with the spike on the other side, and man, Smiley senses danger. Dimensional drift for Reddux, and
What the fuck is
Smiley
that?
just in the middle of all of this, and we'll take one for the road. Caillou and Satellite assist, and Ambrosia have a firm hold on B as the spike still makes its way
Yo,
over
this thing,
for
low key,
Skuba.
it's insane, man.
No
These
plan
guys are
Bs,
pretty
not
good.
Not for Skuba. Takes the duel well.
Okay, man.
Smokes and
I jinxed them. I jinxed them. They're shit now.
Caillou, and definitely winnable for Cubert, despite the deficit.
But
that they
Acrean, the
faced.
best player in the world, bro.
Now it's just Acrean, at least with a Vandal.
My neighbors call him Mako.
Going to playing from main. Just hoping to get lucky. Trying to draw.
Never lost a clutch in his life, dude.
Cubert
Never.
towards them so he can just engage on them faster, and spike tap could get him a duel, but still nothing. No peeks out of Cubert. Acrean can at least
Oh no.
steal that away and just take fate in his own hands. As Midge peeks, half HP, Acrean half defused. Oh, thought he had the lineup, but Mitch saves the day for Cubert. Just a couple more rounds for Ambrosia to close out, to upset our strongest teams in our
Wait.
bracket. It's Smiley 1 for
Trevy
1,
Trey.
Satellite with the op.
Acrean
Still on
has
the
ult.
site, but the spike being
Oh my god, lucky to be alive.
Oh, at least the op is removed. All thanks to Reddux taking
Okay,
care of business.
we need this
Team
round. They
pushing.
can come back.
Caillou, Caillou thrown out. I don't know if he really
okay.
had
They
time
can
to
come
do
back here,
that.
man.
And Cubert take another.
Power around his KDA so that he could really help the team close out this third map.
Cosmic Divide seals up the window. Cubert already dealt with the drone from the defense. Caillou 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. It's Cubert. Have already flushed out the back of the site. And Ambrosia are down
man,
1.
looking
The
good here.
spike will be
Governor
planted
has
here in
ult.
a second. This Cosmic Divide could be expiring, and
this
it's
round
still
can break the
smoking out, so
economy once
Caillou
again.
just will
Huge
have to
round.
spam blindly, and even then, if he drops, it's right into the lap of Skuba. Paranoia from Smiley doesn't create any big openings as Ambrosia have to cross 1 by 1, wait for the smokes to expire, and Cubert just play from main. And is that a star? Either way, Cubert just play as hidden as possible. Shocks, recon, and a Hunter's Fury for Governor.
Thanks, guys.
Ambrosia being as aggressive as they can, and the dash through. As Caillou thought there was more threats behind
Okay,
that
they
jet.
forced the ult.
And Caillou with
Make
three
it.
with the Hunter's Fury.
They got it.
Fucking believable. This thing is unbelievable.
Oh, another miscomm coming out from Cubert Academy.
What the fuck, man?
Put up in there. But Hunter's Fury was not enough.
That was nice. Yo, these guys are at EDG, bro. They're playing undercover. That guy's can.
Man, when it rains, it pours. Ambrosia with first and second blood. No,
Who are these guys? Where'd they come from, bro?
As Cubert would have to rely on a dimensional drift, but even needed. Reddux has made his way through B. The spike is on the opposite side. So at least Mitch grabs the orb 2 away from the neural theft, which could help
there's
them later
tournaments
on.
coming, and we will see EDG, man. With
teleport,
the
you
full
can
roster, I
have
hope.
Reddux be more aggressive.
Don't come with that choose sub players because
out of
that was
dodge
not
and-
fun, bro.
Ambrosia hold their own, pushing forward as Governor and Reddux.
They sense
is
that
a big
urgency
risk.
as well. They're losing right here, and they can't let this happen.
Oh, this dimensional
Still
drift
gets
from
one,
Screwface is
man.
gonna call this out. Governor still goes 1 for 1, but the numbers, these trades only favor Ambrosia. As a Hunter's Fury from Caillou to flush out the site. Now Ambrosia can step forward safely. As Cubert play from main, and Reddux, as soon as that Hunter's Fury is gone, he pushes back in, flash, and the
Yeah, low-key, these guys are
but
actually
not
pretty good.
enough as Ambrosia
I'm not gonna
gets
lie
the
to you,
defuse,
man.
and it's match point, series point, 1 away from
I'm
the
impressed.
This is B site because you do have a dimensional drift from Reddux.
Who's next?
Taking that back.
And a judge. The drone up to help clear the right side of B. The flood begins for Ambrosia. Dimensional drift. He uncloaks right in their face. Reddux is not scared of anything, and he should be. Match point, series point,
Reddux with a
judge
judge.
at the front door. Ambrosia break in.
Did my job, guys.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Win the round.
Nobody on the high ground for Ambrosia. Satellite is gone.
Both
No
duelists.
util for this. Cubert 3 versus 3 for their tournament lives. And playing from main, smoked off from their own spike. They just gotta focus down these lanes. And Ambrosia are being pressed, and now from behind, it's Governor with the recon. Maybe he hears this person down below. It's a bit of a dance, and this time being wasted. It's big.
These guys are the best players in the road, man. The best players in the road.
With the clutch of a lifetime to send.
Oh my goodness, GG. Akrian, I'm a big fan. Holy
No way
Jesus,
that
man.
happened towards the end there for Iken. Another clutch that came through. Yes, there was that 1 versus 2 that he didn't get, but this time
I will
around to
link the
win that
stats
on
on
a
the
4K
description,
on
okay,
top
my
of that.
friend?
Beautifully
They're taking
played in
too
the
long
very
to show
beginning
sometimes.
from the